Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic sparkling day. We're in the middle of an extreme heat warning. I don't even know what we got up to today. I think it was 111. Maybe it was 113. I don't know. High 40s for my Kiwi family. It was hot, but we were nice and comfortable inside thanks to the fact that we have 2 ACs going. We got a couple of fans to help circulate the air as well. But how was your tune-up Tuesday today? Mine was amazing. It was really, really cool. It was awesome. Let's see, tune-up Tuesday. I had very focused productivity today. I went in with, I had some catch-up work to do from last week from when I was out from one of my clients. So one of my clients, I had to do some catch-up work for them. Made a big dent in what I needed to do. I haven't caught everything up here, but I did make I had focused, productive time in which I cleared out a lot of the backlog, which was like amazing. Had a good afternoon on the chat. It was awesome. And then I apologize for being an hour and 20 minutes late. Ooh, I hate being late. I did get caught up on a call. I've got a new friend, and she's fast becoming a very dear friend. She's kind of my twin sister, and the only reason I say that, and she agrees with me on that, well, she's the one that called us twinsies at the start, is that she's actually only 2 days. She's 2 days younger than me. I've met 4 people now who share the same birthday as me, but not the same year. And this person is 2 days younger than me and she's in the same year. So, yeah, she called us twinsies to start with. So my twin sister and I got on a Zoom this afternoon, and we were just having massive brainstorms and stories, and I looked at it, and she says, next time you think of something like this, she says, can you send it to me? And I'm like, I said, maybe we should have recorded this Zoom. After the fact. You think about it afterwards. Maybe we should have recorded the Zoom, and then you could have gone back and written down all these really cool ideas and stuff. So, what can I say? You get 2 Sagittarians together that are, let's say that we both fly by the seat of our pants. We're both very much shiny object syndrome. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. I love spending time with her, and running had to do it on Zoom, so I can't wait to visit her area and stuff, and get to see some of the things that we've been talking about, to get to actually go and experience them. So yeah, but we had a great session on brainstorming until technology got in the way and booted us off. So I thought, well, maybe I should go do my live and then take the DOG for WALK. And she's already bugged me once already. So I said, come on. But then when she saw me getting on the live, she went, and now she's on patrol. She's actually learning the command on patrol. We were expecting a delivery today, and so I said, and she was in the bedroom, I said, Zeffie, on patrol. And she eventually comes out, and she kind of like looks in, and I point up to the window, and I said, on patrol. And she goes running down the RV, hops up onto a bed, and she sits there. Oh, hey, Mom. My mom's texting me. She sits there and she's like looking out the window, and then she settles down and puts her head on the edge there so she can look out the window both ways, because usually when I say on patrol, it means that something's going to come along the road that she needs to let me know is coming. And so she's like turning her head this way, turning it this way, then back over this way, because usually stuff comes from this direction and not this direction. So we had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with that. And so she did exactly what she was supposed to do at exactly the right moment, which was pop up and sort of run to the door and run back up there again, like to look out the window. And so I knew somebody was coming to the door. We had an Amazon delivery today, and she's asleep in her crate. And I'm going, Zeffie, on patrol. And she just kind of puts her head up, looks at me, and I'm going, on patrol. And she just puts her head back down until I walk to the door, and boom, she's right beside me like, what you doing? She wanted to see what I was doing as I stepped out to pick up the package and bring it in. So she's so funny. I love my Zeffie girl. Hey, Zeffie. Steffi, are you on patrol? Yeah, she's looking at me now. She's going to go back out the window again. So it was a really good brainstorming session. Had a lot of fun with that, and she's such an amazing person. And once she gets what she's doing up and running, I'm actually going to see if I can get her on here as a guest, because she's going to have some incredible stories to tell. She doesn't know it yet unless she's watching this. But we will get her on here as a guest on the show at some point, because I want you guys to meet her. She's such an incredible person, a beautiful, beautiful personality. It's very sparkling. It's a very sparkling personality. And there's a lot of things that we're very similar with, which is kind of interesting. And I don't know if it's because we were born within a couple of days of each other or what, but most of the people I have met who are born either on or around my birthday, we're pretty much fly by the seat of your pants type of people. I haven't really found anybody who's very serious and doesn't know how to have fun that was born on or around my birthday. And I'm talking about people 2 to 3 days either side of my actual birthday. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We're a lot of fun. But anyway, that's it for me for today. Oh, hang on. We're getting ready to tell your story. It's floating across the bottom of the screen here. That it's time to tell your story. Everybody has a story to tell. What is your story? It's time to tell it. It may, telling your story is going to help somebody who is going to be going through or is currently going through a challenge similar to one that you went through. And you need to tell your story so that they know they're not the only person who has experienced what it is you've experienced. They know they're not the only person, that they're not alone in the world when it comes to whatever the shared experience is. And so each day what we're doing is, it could be somebody who's in the here and now. It could be somebody who comes along in 5 years' time, 20 years' time, 150 years' time. Your story needs to be told. So what we're doing to encourage people to tell their stories is we're giving you a question every day. And yesterday's question was, what was yesterday's question? What life-changing events have occurred in your life? Just personal life-changing events, world events, newsworthy events that you've been through, like where were you when the global pause started? What were your thoughts on it? How did you get through it? How did you survive it? Were you involved with Hurricane Katrina in some way? Be it you were actually in the middle of it all, you and your family and your homes were affected by it, or you were one of the volunteers that went in afterwards to help with the cleanup, to help people get back on their feet and that sort of thing, or you were somebody who collected donations and drove them to shelters where people were being sheltered after the hurricane had been through. Where were you on 9/11? What were your thoughts about the day, about what was happening? Did you know anybody that was actually in one of the buildings or on one of the planes? Questions like this that people are going to come across these historic events and are going to want to know people's firsthand accounts of what it was like to live through that, go through it, experience it. So that's one of the reasons we want to tell stories, because people can learn life lessons from what you have to say. You may not realize it, but people need to hear your story. So that was yesterday's question, was about life-changing events. Today we're just a little easier. We step back a little bit to give you more time to write about yesterday. So your question today was, how many schools did you attend? Most people will be 3. That's elementary, middle school, and high school, unless one of those two. It can either be 2 or 3. It will be the majority of the answer. But there'll be those that might have been like 7, 8, 9, 10. I was 9. I had 9 schools. And what was your favorite subject? What was your favorite, when you were at school, what was your favorite subject? You all heard mine this morning. If you didn't hear mine this morning, you'd have to go back and watch this morning's episode about me and my favorite subject, and a couple of stories I have in there about that. But what was your favorite subject? Why was it your favorite subject? What did you like the most about it? So that's it from me. I'm going to, I've got another text message. I have no idea whose telephone number that is. I wonder if it's one of those spammy ones I seem to be getting a lot of lately. Who knows? I'll find out soon enough. Anyway, I got to take the DOG for WALK because it's looking pretty dark and grim outside, and I don't like being out there when it's dark because you get a lot of extra creatures outside. that I do not want my dog entangled with, nor do I want them anywhere near me or my dog. So I'm out of here. Go have a super fantastic sparkling evening, but start writing your story. Look back for yesterday's questions. Today one is how many schools did you attend and what was your favorite subject? I will leave you with that. Go out, have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we will catch you guys back here bright and early tomorrow morning for Winning Wednesday. Man, we're on to Wednesday already? Jeepers, what happened to the first 3 days of the month, of the week? Wow, we're on to Wednesday already tomorrow. Wow, where's the week gone already? Anyway, have a super fantastic sparkling evening. Hey, Conera.